Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. So today we're looking at a play called The Samaritan by Lara, Act 1, Scene 2. It happens around January the following year after Scene 1, and it revolves around the municipal leadership's emergency meeting. The scene opens in the morning on the second Monday of January the following year at Maracas Municipal Headquarters in the mayor's boardroom. Here, every furniture smells money. Mayor Mosi has just called an urgent meeting of all key leaders in the municipal administration who are in the room already. That is Mr. Harvester, the municipal chief executive officer, Justice Ian Jaden, the principal judge, always dressed in his three-piece suit, Inspector Bembe, the Municipal Inspector General of Police, a pot-bellied man in his late 50s, dressed in full official uniform complete with a police beret and scepter. Then Honorable Ted, the Secretary Department of Health and Environment, always donning a fade haircut and wearing his trademark ripped jeans, coupled with all manner of bling. We have Honorable Sima, the Secretary Department of Planning and Development, wearing a goatee and usually dressed in smart broken suits and large dark glasses. And then finally we have Honorable Ramdai, the Deputy Mayor, always dressed in his Kata designer wear. Last to join the meeting is Mayor, followed by his bodyguard. As usual, he is clad in his trademark broad-brimmed hat and carrying a walking stick on one hand and his three phones on the other hand. He sits down, places his three phones and the walking stick in front of him, and the big hat on his left. The bodyguard places 4 daily newspapers in front of him, salutes, then leaves. All parties proceed to shake hands before settling on both sides of the rectangular table. The mayor welcomes the members present for the meeting. He thanks them for availing themselves for the emergency meeting, which is necessitated by a new trend in the municipal which he thinks might greatly affect its leaders. He asks members whether they have read the day's newspaper, but no one has. He had earlier requested Mr. Vesta to buy a copy of each, which is right before him. He picks one at a time and reads out the headline aloud. The Caribbean Watch notes, quote, I quote, "Municipal leadership, a criminal enterprise." The Sentinel writes, quote unquote, "Municipal leaders stripped naked." The Insight notes, quote unquote, "Rot in Maracas Municipal Council exposed." Then lastly, the Spotlight writes, "Municipal leaders face imprisonment." Mayor feels the 4 newspapers are negatively exposing the rot in Maracas municipality. This exposure scares him. He is convinced that the source of all this information is the Samaritan App developed by the 2 students at Sagrada Secondary School who have been, quote-unquote, maliciously incited by teacher Nicole. He informs the members that, together with few members of the municipal, had just attended Sagrada Secondary School end of year's closing ceremony the previous year, where he was supposed to preside over and reward the best innovation, that is the Samaritan, the winning innovation in the year's secondary school's national innovation competition. Fortunately, he declines to do so because he left the app. He felt the app might have far-reaching implications on the municipal leadership. True to his words, he now knows the app is wholly fueling the negative newspaper and media reports about the municipal. All members have heard about the Samaritan but don't really understand how it operates. The mayor requests Mr. Vesta to briefly explain to them, which he does. Mayor Mosi assures them that the app is the main source of all damaging revelations they have been reading in the daily newspapers. In this meeting, members are supposed to come up with possible ways out of this mess. That is, think on how they can intimidate the developers of the app or the ethics and innovation teacher, how to handle the pressmen just to cleanse themselves and the reputation of Maracas Municipal. Members' reaction is evidently different. Some people like Mr. Vesta and Judge Jaden remain liberal. In their opinion, they are innocent and free from the whole scandal. The newspaper headlines don't move Honorable Ted an inch either. According to him, quote unquote, the rot headlines is a common thing in Maracas municipality. He is actually busy with his phone and hardly looks up. He reluctantly follows the proceedings until Mayor Mosi points out that Sima and he, that is Honorable Ted, have been accused of supplying air and the details of the payment to their company have been unearthed. This scares the pair. Honorable Ted wants to know from Judge Jaden if online propaganda can form strong basis for the prosecution and conviction of a leader. Jaden assures him it is a possibility if there are valid documents supporting the allegations. To everyone's surprise, Mr. Harvester comes in, goes further and informs members that the allegations in the Samaritan App, which have found their way to the newspapers, include but not limited to drug trafficking associated with Inspector Bembe and Honorable Sima, grabbing of public land associated with Honorable Ramdai and Inspector Bembe, inflation of the cost of municipal projects. 2. Directed to procurement ills by all departments. There is undertaking of shoddy public works, geared by Honorable Sima, Ramdai, and Ted. Murder and gang warfare associated with Honorable Sima, Mosi, and Inspector Bembe. Bembe's ownership of Madingo Golf Club is highly questioned as well. Everyone apart from Judge Jaden is quote-unquote guilty in one way or the other and seeks his opinion about the whole thing. Legally or illegally, they are ready to clear their names and protect their properties regardless. Judge Jaden is of the idea that newspaper reporters and editors should be given boxes of chocolates to stop them from writing such. He also wishes not to be part of the criminal proposals being tabled. He is not ready to help anyone clean their mess as well. He immediately walks out on them. On how to bring the Samaritan App down and twist the allegations, Sima thinks they need to approach the boy and the girl to drop it. Mosi is of a different idea. He feels that they should deal with Teacher Nicole, the ethics and innovation teacher. Harvester believes that it's only the truth that can set everyone free. He feels that such can be done through the conduct of a truth and reconciliation exercise. The scene ends with heated quarrel between Mosi, Ted, and Sima. The latter are mad at Mayor Mosi, who they feel is not willing to bail them out. Sima threatens to mobilize members of the council chamber against the mayor if he fails to approve the supplementary estimate aimed at availing enough monies for members to help them. That is, quote-unquote, help them take care of investigators, lawyers, prosecutors, and judges and fight cases which they can foresee coming. Honorable Ted tells the mayor that he has to take responsibility of the rot in the municipal which has taken place under his leadership. Mosi warns them that they will soon know that he is the smoke that thunders. Honorable Ted and Sima leaves the meeting. The scene comes to an end. Bye-bye. We'll be bringing Act 1, Scene 3 very soon. Bye and thank you.